Hello, hello, hello. We are back again with another episode of Let's Play Fallout 4. So, in the last episode, we did actually try to leave Diamond City and head over to the Beantown Brewery. And we were completely destroyed, if you remember. I still got my fists. If you remember, by the Institute courses. Hopefully they're not going to be there this time. I have an idea that was a random encounter. And I guess we'll see. We'll just have to be prepared if they are. So I think we're going to go with a resilient hunting rifle, maybe? And try going over there again, because I believe... I'm going to just quickly check, but I do believe... Oh, we have discovered it. I mean... No, okay, no. We're not going to fast travel. We're going to see how this attempt at getting there goes. If it goes badly, excuse me, then we're going to fast travel because I don't have the time nor the patience to keep trying to walk over there. So if this doesn't go well for us, then we'll fast travel. And I would just like to say that if I sound tired in this episode, then that is because I am. I'm absolutely exhausted. I've recently got a new job, and this is the end of my, well, getting towards the end, as of this recording, of my induction week at this new position, and holy crap, has it been so intense. It's been a very intensive week, and I'm just exhausted, so I'm going to try and keep my energy up, of course. Okay, that's just you. Don't know what you're doing here. Yeah, I'm going to try and keep my energy up for this episode. Of course, I've been downing coffee all day. I haven't drank this much coffee in a very long time. Yeah, I am just very tired at the moment. But it should be all good. It's the end of the week. Gonna have a nice weekend. It's gonna be all good. So, I think it's up here, just around this. I am actually sneaking, so I can preemptively see if anyone's detecting me. It was around this area here, I believe, that we were attacked before, so I'm just going to get my gun ready. Nothing's happening so far, though, so that's good. Nothing in that mailbox. But we'll see. There probably will be enemies here. Although nothing's coming up on that. That's good. I'm not sure what that light is. Seems that we may actually be okay this time, but let's see what happens in the rest of the journey. I actually don't have the confidence to put my Hit-Boy light on at the moment, so I hope it's not too dark. It shouldn't be, though. I've been reviewing the footage, actually, for the last few episodes. That's where the UFO crash site was, if you remember, from, like, episode 15. Yeah, I've been reviewing the footage lately from the new version of the editing software that I'm using. And it actually seems that I don't have the darkening issue anymore, where the footage becomes darker, which is really good. Okay, so there's no one in here. I thought there might be because the lights were on, but there's no one here.
I'm guessing that reminds you of the old days.
I guess it's just completely abandoned. Don't know why the... Oh, it's an oil lamp. Maybe someone was here recently, but we're going to take all this Nuka-Cola. I can't cook anything, can I? I always check, and I never can. I don't know why I bother. Oh, I never lie. No, tell a lie. I can cook the Deathclaw meat. Fantastic. Can I? Grilled radstag. Why not? Plus 25 carry weight. That does nothing for me, but, you know, it probably enhances my... you know, my health. It probably adds to my... helps me regenerate health as well. Which is fantastic. Ribs. Oh, I can make a lot more than I thought I could. That's good. Use up some of this raw meat that'll give me radiation poisoning. Utility. Vegetable starch. No, because I'm not entirely sure what that's used for. No, nothing. Atomic cocktail. I do really want to try an atomic cocktail, actually. If anyone knows where I can get, in London, an atomic cocktail... Probably don't, but if you do, let me know in the comments because I really want one. That sounds really... I do love a cocktail and that just sounds really nice. And oh, this is a fantastic time for the sun to be shining directly onto my screen.
With you, feel more comfortable with a rocky ceiling above my head.
Yeah. Oh, I can't see a thing. That's fantastic timing. Thanks, son. The only time today you've decided to actually come out. Been awful weather all day. Now you're shining right in my screen and I can't see anything. Well, I believe that is Beantown Brewery. I could see just over the horizon there. There's also something undiscovered on over there I'm seeing on the radar at the bottom of the screen. We can be checking that out maybe after we've done this. Yep, here's a UFO. Looks really cool. But we did that a while ago. So, yeah, we're just over here now. God, I really hope it gets cloudy again because this is really, really annoying me. I may have to pause the episode briefly just to close my curtains. Okay, yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to do that now because I actually can't see a thing. So I'll be right back, guys. Just 1 second. Okay, and we're back again. My room is really dark now, but that's fantastic. That's exactly how it should be. Ask McCready. Almost gave you a heart attack. That's exactly how it should be when one is recording an episode. So, Beantown Brewery is right there. And I'm going to quickly save the game because whilst we've discovered it before, I'm not entirely sure we've actually been inside the brewery before, and I'm not 100% sure what to expect. Other than, of course, the name, I can't remember the name of the guy, you know, the radio guy that we're helping. I can't remember his name. Let's sneak and get, we're detected. Oh, by him, him, hello.
Oh, thank God.
Travis, that's it.
You're here.
Oh.
So this is it. Odds are if they've got Vadim, he's inside. We're gonna be okay, right?
I hope you're marked as essential.
You know anything else about this brewery?
Not really. I mean, I think it's where their little gang hides out. There shouldn't be too many of them. Any last minute advice? I've never done anything like this.
I go in first, and you stay behind me. Watch my back.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Yeah, because I really don't think that you are going to be very good in this fight, but you never know, he might surprise us. Unto oblivion we go. The fact that he's there detecting me still is really annoying because I can't actually tell if I'm hidden. In fact, I suppose I must be, mustn't I? Because it'll be saying if it'd be all red. Ah! Right in the head, and it's got one of those bloody monkeys there, which is obviously going to alert him to my presence if it sees me, which it has just detected me, but it's fine because he's dead.
No, he's just starting to have fun.
Because I can't remember how to use the melee function, so whatever, just shoot it off. I hate those things so much.
What the heck happened in here? The place is trashed.
Raiders happened, and there's one just over here. Oh, 3 actually, there's not that, I'm not seeing... Oh, hello, I'm not seeing many. Only a few. And they're actually easier to deal with than I was expecting, so that is good news. This is quite a good gun though, I am very fond of this weapon. Ah! Where are they? Okay, so that's McCready. Oh, you're down there. No wonder. Ah! Oh, you're underneath me. Where? I can get down this way. I mean, there's no point sneaking, they've already detected me. No, wrong way. Ah! Where did that go? Ah! Okay, that's fine. This is all absolutely fine. Tower Tom. Okay, he's going to be harder to kill because he's named, so he's obviously the leader of these guys. I'm in a good position to snipe him from here, I think. You... Ah! Oh my god, I can't... What is going on? Oh my god. Ah! I'm so confused. Okay, you're over there still. And I'll need to reload.
Here it comes.
Oh, McCready, why are you throwing them in here? Because they're not going over to him, are they? Let's just do that. Hopefully I'll actually hit him. Oh, I got him! Once. Once is better than no time at all, but he's just healed. That bastard. Look, all this health is But of course I'm going back over there. I'm going over there. Probably a really bad idea, but I'm going over anyway because his healing makes me want to say words that I probably shouldn't say. And I did say them in my latest Civilization episode. Last two, actually. That's why I've got the strong language warning at the beginning. You know it's bad if I've got a strong language warning. I swear like a sailor. Okay, so there's Vadim. I'm still not entirely convinced this wasn't a test, actually. You know, to try and get his confidence up. You never know, maybe it wasn't. I guess we'll just see where this goes. And you're down here. Raider Psycho. There you are, blending into the environment, I see. And that's all of them. Wonderful. I shall be taking them. And we'll complete this. And then have a proper look around this brewery, because this place doesn't seem to me to be at all familiar. I don't believe we've been here before. So we're going to have a look around. There's probably not a huge amount for us, but there'll be an end of dungeon chest. There'll probably have a load of good stuff that we can sell. Marksman's, that's probably quite expensive. And I see a terminal for us to read.
Hi.
Thank you. I didn't know if anyone would come. I thought perhaps this is the end. Thank you, thank you. You are a true friend.
Are there more of them? Are they gonna come after you again?
No, no, this was best they could do. You got them. These idiots had caps and chems just lying around. They did not notice when I filled my pockets. You deserve what I took.
Okay, I like him.
And Travis, I am surprised to see you here.
Hey, Vadim. I'm glad you're safe.
How did you get roped into this?
I wasn't forced or anything. I wanted to help.
You are full of surprises, my friend.
Okay, so now I'm talking to Travis. Can everyone get out of the way, please?
Man, what a day, huh?
And you can say that again.
Hey, listen. I wanted to say thanks. This has been... well, it's been crazy. But I've learned a lot, I think.
You came through it all pretty well, Travis. That's good to hear.
Thanks.
I don't know how you pulled that off, buddy.
After all this, I think about the things that had me worried so much, and it just seems... silly, you know? Like, was I really that worried about just being on the radio? That's nothing compared to being beaten up, shot at. I can do so much more. And I need to. Anyway, thanks again.
Oh, I thought I said I love you.
I owe you.
Ooh. Okay, so Confidence Man has been completed. Great. Now we're going to have a... here's the end of dungeon. Oh, picket fences.
Bingo.
The House of Tomorrow. Oh, I love that car. So, I am now able to build picket fencing at suitable workshops. Wonderful. Thank you.
Oh man, I love comics.
That is not a comic. Medics. Thank you. I'll be taking these. How much is that worth? 58. That is useless to me. Completely worthless. Weapons workbench. Nah. Nothing in there. I don't need any of this stuff. Gwyneth brew recipe. Aha! That is a drinking buddy thing. We're going to be taking that. Tower Tom's terminal. Novice lock. Easy.
Yes.
Oh, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Okay, let's read the first entry called Trouble. Oh, I've got an updated map. Oh, for the BAD-TFL, is it? Crew's getting restless, still got plenty of beer, but food's getting low. Sent Sparta and... oh, I like that name, Sparta. And her crew out of BAD-TFL, see if they could find something. But folks are going to start deserting if we don't turn up something edible soon. Closest reserves are the federal stockpile... oh, okay, it's probably there. They updated my map too. But it seems Lily and Red Tourette's parents never taught those bitches to share. Gonna have to make a move if we don't hear from Sparta soon. Okay. Fucked up bad. What happened here? We tried to storm the stockpile, but Lily, Red, and crew were dug in like ticks. Wiped out half our men before we could bolt. Greg and Hook managed to grab a couple of hostages. Maybe we can trade them for a couple of snack cakes. At least now we've got fewer mouths to feed. Well, that's one way of looking at it. Jackpot in all caps. Lily, it's fucking Lily. I'd recognise the bitch anywhere. Dreg brought the hostages from the raid up to my room, and the second I saw her, I knew we were saved. Now Red will have to deal with us, unless she prefers getting her sister back in pieces. Oh, that's nice. So much food. Never seen so much food. When I told her we had her sister, Red thought I was full of shit, but one letter from little sis cleared things up real quick. Now the crates are pouring in, and so are the recruits. At this rate, we'll be able to make a move on Corviga or DB Tech before the year runs out. The year's out. Runs out. Fuck, in all capitals. How the fuck did she get loose? I chained that bitch to the fucking floor. Okay, this guy swears a lot. Was still half asleep when she came at me. I thought I was aiming at her leg. Now there's blood fucking everywhere. Got to clean this up. Do something with the body. This can't get out. Red's not gonna give a shit if she finds out her sister's dead. How do you confuse what I would assume is her head with her leg? You can say you were half asleep, but the two body parts look extremely different, not to mention they're on other sides of the body. I mean, the head isn't on the floor like the lead. Whatever. Problem solved. Rumour of a fat caravan train drifted in today. Whole crew went to hit it, except it never showed, because it didn't exist. While everyone was out, I stashed Lily's body in one of the vats. I think she even improved the flavour. That's one problem solved. That is disgusting and extremely unhygienic. I don't know how you didn't all die of cholera or something. Was beer strong enough in alcohol to sterilise? I don't think it is. But this gang's dead in the water unless the food keeps coming in. That means Lily's letters have to keep going out. I'm going to need to find some more pens. It's actually, I don't know. Wine isn't... I don't know. I've heard wine can keep itself... I don't know. Corviga. Seems somebody took down Jared. That was me. Much as I hated that chem-hungry bastard, he was no pushover. We're going to need more guns. Ah! I dealt with you eventually, and I'm the same person who dealt with Jared. I think his name was Jared, I can't remember. That was a very long time ago that we did that. Okay, so that's a lift going somewhere in there. I do want to look around the rest of this place before we do use that, though. I'm seeing a room over there that looks vaguely interesting, so we can look there first. But before I forget, let's look at the rest of the corpses around here. So there's you. Did we loot the other guy's corpse? I think, yeah, we did, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay, so, oh, cool pyramid. Almost a pyramid. I may have actually shot off one at the top one. I don't know, I'm not seeing it lying around. I don't care. Okay, right. While we're here, let's look around here. Do I need the tool? Nah, I don't need that, do I? Bottle cap. Thank you. What's on this terminal? I didn't see this terminal before. Welcome Centre Help Desk. Brewery tour info. Tours happen every half hour and can last anywhere from 5 to 6 minutes. That's not very long. Well, it's not a very big building. Guests are treated to a bird's eye view of the brewery from our elevated walkway. The brewery is not liable for any patrons who fall from the walkway. Guardrails have been installed for their safety. Tours include a $5 discount from purchases made at the gift shop and a complimentary tasting in the car park as guests leave. Temperature of complimentary tasting is not guaranteed. Full price $25 and complimentary tasting is $5. Ah, you know what, I'd be tempted to take that. You know, take that tour. Don't know why, it doesn't seem particularly interesting, but I do like a good I do like a tour. Oh, what? Oh! What? What have I done? No, I pressed... Ah, so that's the favourite. Oh, okay. Alright, I didn't know that was the favourites thing. And I am never going to use it again because I quite enjoy getting my Pip-Boy out as a nice break from the game. In a tight situation. There's nothing over here, is there? Just bed and things and a radio. A radio which doesn't seem to be playing a channel. Oh, that's quite funny. Playing bowling. Okay. There's nothing that we've already looked in there. Okay, back to the main brewery floor then. What's down here? Nothing much. Okay, just a stairwell leading down to the main floor. From the catwalk. Oh, there's pieces of Tower Tom. I didn't even see that there, it didn't hit me. This naturally is just where the lift led to, so I guess you could come down here and sneak up behind him, maybe. Would have been quite a good idea, actually. We could have flanked him, but I had no idea. That doesn't matter anyway, we dealt with him easily enough regardless. What's in this gate? A load of can chimes that I know they no longer need to worry about because there's no one around for them to alert. Chemistry station, no use for me. Skeleton. You know, when people inhabit these ruins, I don't see why they don't throw out the corpses. I mean, I know they deteriorated long ago and they no longer pose much of a health risk other than tripping. But it can't be very nice to be living in a place and just having loads of skeletons all over the place. It's just not nice. I mean, I would get someone else to dispose of them because I'm not touching bones. Bones really freak me out. Okay, there really isn't much else in this building, is there? Ah, never mind. I see an advanced lock. I'm not 100% certain if I can get through. Oh, I can pick advanced. That's good. Oh, and remarkably easily, I dare say. Little did I know that it actually leads to the back outside. I thought it might do. But now we are going to... Where was it? I believe... Would be under... Oh, we could get this... There we go. Talk to Jack Cabot. We can get his stuff. Excuse me now. Where is Jack Cabot? Oh, he's up here still. Okay, this may be a bit of a glitch. Last time I did this mission, I believe he's supposed to be at his house. But we may not be able to get what we need to get. I can cheat it in because we have technically earned it, but we'll see what happens. So... Oh, where am I? How do I get... Here we go. Oh, shit.
Feeling eyes on my back.
There's still raiders here? I thought we killed them all. We did kill them all. Why are they... Maybe they respawn in here. Is this now a raider place? That's unfortunate. So I guess it shows that Jack really isn't supposed to still be here. And that was a glitch that happened to me before, where he basically didn't have the speech options for, you know, getting the thing that we get from him. He's supposed to give us an object now for completing the quest. And I've never actually been able to get it because of the glitch. I was hoping it wouldn't affect the save game, but looks like it will. That's fine. Like I said, we can cheat the reward in, as we are supposed to have it. Or I may be able to use cheats to get us onto the next stage of the quest or something. I know that can be possible. We'll see what happens, but let's go inside. I'm not seeing anyone in here. I think we might be okay.
This thing was blown to bits.
Well, it's not that bad in here. We've seen a lot worse places, McCready. There are many worse places. This is actually fine, really, compared to a lot of other buildings we can come across. So, yeah, I really don't think it's meant to be down here, but whatever. Down we go, McCready. Oh, you actually came in. Oh, you managed again, but usually they have to spawn in. Ah, hello. I mean, your old outfit looks better, but I guess that gives you more health. Not much more, but whatever. So he's still here, and I don't think he's supposed to be, but let's see what he says.
Hey.
Ah, you're back. Good news.
Ah, never mind.
Figured out how to access the artifact's telekinesis effect.
Oh, wonderful.
Hooked it up to this old laser rifle.
Get what I was
There's
saying.
no way to control it without direct neural input. For better or worse, all of that was destroyed when my father died. But you still have a rather powerful directed force. Here, see what you think.
Aha! It actually worked. Oh, that's good. So we got Lorenzo's artifact gun. As you can see, it has the scarab beetle thingy. Very Egyptian. That was on the crown. Is now on the gun. So what does it do? It gives radiation damage and normal damage and takes gamma rounds. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to try using this. That's a really cool weapon. Take that.
How does it work?
It uses standard energy cells for power. The artifact's internal power supply was destroyed. Otherwise, point and shoot. It doesn't kill people, but you may still be able to find some use for it.
Oh, what does it
As
do
for
then?
myself, I don't know. Maybe I'll finally travel to the southwest. My father was always convinced that there was another alien city buried somewhere in the Mojave Desert.
Interesting. Can I say anything else to you?
Hey.
Fun with this
I
junk.
only wish I'd been able to find some way to cure my father before it came to this.
Excellent.
I still believe that with a little more time, I might have found some way to remove the artifact. But it doesn't matter now.
Well, speaking of Jack Cabot, actually, in this whole questline, it turns out, I wasn't even aware of this, that we've actually unlocked, at some point halfway through the quest line, we unlocked a new place in his home with a load of terminal entries that gives us a load more background and information on his father and the city and everything. And I think we should go and read that now in the last few minutes of this episode, because I thought that was really interesting. So we're going to go up and have a look around there, because we've unlocked the whole upper floor of the house, which wasn't available to us before. We're just going to have a quick look around there now. So just quickly go down to Cabot House, which is there. So here we are, just go inside now. And I believe we've also unlocked the basement, so we can have a look around down there quickly, but I'll just talk to these guys first.
Excuse me.
Hey,
Okay, so nothing more for them to say.
What do you want?
Hey.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
Nothing.
Whoever lives here must have made a deal with the devil.
Okay. So yeah, they don't have anything to say to us. Let's have a look at the basement first, I think. Because, yeah, like I just said, we've also unlocked down here. It looks very clean. Very clean. They really did keep everything, well, have kept everything nice in good condition. Toaster, cooking pot. Apparently I need a cooking pot.
Come on, leave it.
I need them for, like, you know, making stuff. You know, we need it. It's important for, oh, do you know, I can't remember what it's called. God, I am so tired. The castle, that's it. We need the materials for building in the castle. So stop complaining, Recruity. I mean, there doesn't really seem to be much else of interest down here. Got a fridge with some Salisbury steak, which for some reason they haven't eaten in 200 years. Ice stuff. Lots of purified water. I'm carrying too much and can't run. I guess we're dropping that water then, because we don't really need it. Or do I have any irradiated water? Unfortunately not. I do have some irradiated blood though. Not entirely sure why I have that. I'm weight of 0.1 though, what's the point? The purified water has a much higher weight of 0.5. Oh, I thought it was 1. Let's just drop all 6. There we go. I don't need them. And close the fridge door. Actually, no. Let's put them in the fridge. Oh, I didn't want to get the gun out. Drop. And close. Want to keep it cold. Okay, is there anything else in here? Preserve. Oh, Nuka Cherry. Ah, for God's sake. Fine. I'll replace it with a Nuka-Cola because I've got loads of them. I've got 17. I don't need 17. Let's just drop one. Maybe they won't notice that I took a special cherry one. Chuck that in there. And, okay, whatever. I can't carry anything, can I? Love to take a cooking pot. Don't say that word, Kieran. Oh, God's sake. We already have a fat man. I don't need another one.
To look over your shoulder.
I do think that this is Edward's room, though. Looks like he doesn't actually own any of this stuff, so it's all mine now. Pre-war money, mini nuke, battered fedora, pre-war lamp. Oh, I'd love to because I do need the stuff, but I can't hold it. I am looking for those materials, though. Oh, there's loads of them down here.
Pick this.
And I can't pick that. Out of my way, please. Alright, we need to work. Can you not knock over this stuff, please? I need to work with my lockpick skill. Some caps. And some sunglasses. Okay. There wasn't really much of interest down here, but... Well, there was, because we saw Edward's room, but that's not what I was looking for. So, upstairs. Actually, no, let's go the other way. I want to go this way. So we're going to go through the... Oh, this isn't where I thought we were. Where are we? No, we need to go up here. Oh, there's 3 floors, apparently. Ground first and second. Right, yes, here we are. So, there's... Shit. We're detected by her. So, if she catches us looking on there, I believe we get attacked. Although, we might be allowed to now, I'm not sure. Right, so let's just crack this. Because I actually completely forgot about this terminal as well. Hidden still, fantastic. Let's just keep going. Nope, keep going. I mean, this is an expert one. Detected, hidden, good.
Nice.
Ah, perfect. Okay, so it starts right back at 1968, as you can see. So this is the American system, so that'll be the 10th of February 1968. I think I finally have this new terminal set up correctly. Let's see if this saves. Yes! I can already see that this is going to increase my productivity immensely. Never mind Mother's carping about newfangled contraptions. I see that I mistyped my name on the setup screen. I'll have to check the manual for how to fix that. It would get annoying to see that every time I log in. 12th of February 1968. Still learning how to work with this new computer. Searched the manual an hour last night, but couldn't find out how to reset my name on the login screen. Oh well, hardly worth worrying about right now. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Remember, this man is immortal. Well, he was. At some point, I'll need to make the time to transcribe all my old paper notes into this system so that I can easily access them. But for now, let me summarise my progress so far in understanding Father's condition, so I have a baseline to refer back to here. 1. All attempts to directly remove the artifact have been unsuccessful so far. Father's blood pressure dropped precipitously, and detectable brainwaves nearly flatlined each time. The results were the same with total anesthesia, Father unconscious, local anesthesia, Father conscious, several types of antipsychotics, to do, fill in exact list and dosage from my notes, varying dosages of LSD, to do, fill in dosages from notes, very 60s. I see from the 1960s onwards for the past, 300 or so years, he completely forgot to do these things. 2. This implies that disabling the artifact in some way will be necessary in order to remove it from Father. Question. Is the psychotic effect permanent? I.e., will it survive removal of the artifact, or is the artifact actively and directly inducing it? 3. I've been very cautious with directly physically interacting with the artifact since the very early days. My initial attempts to probe or tinker with it were met with similar physical symptoms in Father to my attempts to remove it. I won't attempt it again until I have a much greater understanding of the artifact's inner workings. 4. Active scanning of the artifact itself has proven useless. I currently consider this a dead end. X-rays so far have proven opaque to all my scans. Obviously, I'm limited to the amount of radiation, so I can risk subjecting Father to. Radio imaging. Once again, the artifact is opaque at all wavelengths. 5. Passive screening has been more promising. This is an area I plan to devote much more time to. The artifact radiates across the electromagnetic spectrum and at varying strengths and wavelengths. I have some basic telemetry already built into Father's cell and have been collecting data for the past 2 years. So far it isn't much more than suggestive of further avenues of research, but I am quite confident that over time, and with more sophisticated sensors, I'll be able to gain genuinely useful insight into the way the artifact is controlling Father. 2. Get military contacts from Senator DeSoto. They are likely to have more advanced tech than I can get commercially. Consider making deal for samples of serum if necessary. 6. The physical symptoms and changes that the artifact has induced in Father are as follows. Extreme paranoia and psychotic tendencies. This was obvious from the first. Since no drug has proven effective in mitigating these symptoms, all evidence points to this being directly induced by the artifact. Agelessness. As yet unidentified modifications to his blood chemistry has prevented any further aging since he first encountered the artifact. In fact, he may be in better physical health than before. It seems likely that the artifact is actively monitoring and correcting any problems it finds with its host organism. Telekinesis, the most surprising ability. I tentatively believe that this is not actual telekinesis, but is something generated directly by the mechanisms in the artifact itself, perhaps using manipulation of gravity waves beyond our current technology. Increased physical strength, perhaps a side effect of the artifact's monitoring and improving of its host. This caused some difficulty early on in Father's confinement before I was fully aware of his abilities, but is now merely something to keep aware of. Father's blood chemistry shows various changes from human norms as well as traces of currently unidentified substances. I have proven that at least some of the symptoms described above can be communicated to another person through use of blood transfusion. So far, through pure trial and error, I've been able to produce a serum with several of the beneficial qualities and few side effects. but my actual understanding of what the serum is doing is so far very limited. I'll continue to pursue that as time allows, but it seems unlikely to be of much use in actually freeing Father from the artifact. 8. X-rays of Father's brain show no physical intrusion of the artifact. His skull remains intact, but I can see no signs that it has even penetrated his flesh. At this point, I believe that the blood chemistry changes, etc., must be being introduced by the artifact indirectly. It is instructing Father's cells on how to manufacture these substances. 9. My most successful intervention to date has been the development of the Apremelin field, detailed specs in files at Parsons. Earliest crude implementation, 1898, was simply a full-spectrum dampening field, tuned to the same frequencies given off by the artifact. It did interfere with the artifact's operation, but at great cost to Father's health. At the time I had no choice. He would have been impossible to confine any other way, but refinement of the field has been a priority over the last decades. I've managed to reduce the negative physical effects on Father, while more directly blocking the artifact's telekinesis power. So far, my attempts to broaden the field's interference with other aspects of the artifact have been unsuccessful. They bring on similar physical symptoms to attempting to physically remove the artifact. But this remains the most promising avenue of my research. If I can discover how to interrupt this communication, I believe I will have the key to removing it, or at the very least in mitigating some of the other dangerous symptoms, psychosis, etc. And I just checked the time, guys. It is getting quite late, so I believe I'm going to end the episode here. We're going to go on into the 90s and everything later on and look at the other terminals and the upstairs, because there is a lot more information, trust me, guys. I will be seeing you guys in the next episode. Have a lovely day. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, join the Empire, and press the bell icon to get notified of all my uploads. And also don't forget to like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram. The links to both of them may be in the description, if I can get my character count down, because my description is over at the moment because of my all the mods I'm using in the mod list. So if it's not down there, you can always find it on my home account channel page. And yes, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.